this end time, oh God, that Lord, you will use them.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Can anybody hear me? Can we hear?
Hello.
Hi. Hello,
Hi.
Falashite. I hope you're
Hi,
excited
Anisha.
today.
Yes, this is another day. Yes, I am.
Yes, yes, I am extremely excited. I can't even wait to see what the team has for today. And I think we were saying it that so many of the other teams would have learned something from what happened on Wednesday and would not make the same mistake by today. So today we are supposed to see something amazing. We're supposed to see something better. We're supposed to see something glorious, captivating, and sincerely, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you guys have for us. Um, Today we will
Yes.
be having six teams. We'll be having Oxford, we'll be having Overlay, we'll be having Community, we'll be having Crusader, we'll be having Dynamo, and we'll be having Experience. And so that we don't linger time, I want Folashade to give us maybe one or two words of advice, and then we
Okay.
just jump right into it.
Okay. Okay, let me just start with asking everybody, how's the day today? Today's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yes. Thank God it's Friday. Though me, I'm like having some other engagements later at night, but it's fine.
Sure.
Still, thank God it's Friday. So, how are you guys doing? How's the collaboration been going with your team members? I'm happy that I'm not getting any reports from anybody and saying that my group members are misbehaving and all that. So, I'm excited to hear about that. And like I used to encourage you guys, there's room for learning, like there's always room for learning, and that's what we're doing now, right? And I don't want you to see, I know that some of you along the way you might be feeling like, oh, I don't have a laptop, I don't have access to maybe any easy facility or what would I call it, to actually learn this thing. I just want you to like take the learning, still take the learning, because you don't know when the opportunity will come for you to be able to actually do the work, or for you to be able to use a laptop. So don't like get discouraged. So it was just funny that one of my mentees that reached out, and because she didn't have like access to PC. She's learning, but she does not have access to PC. And I told her that I asked some questions, and I'm happy that she got back to me. Like, was it this week? And she told me that finally. So imagine that she just gave up, like she just
Yeah.
gave up like on the way and all that because I don't have a laptop and all that. So I would just want to encourage you. So if you don't have a laptop right now, and you feel that I just want to drop, I feel you should just continue the learning because you don't know when the opportunity will come. Same as people that have laptop but they don't have time. So like I
Mm.
was encouraging another person, I was telling her that can you spare like 1 hour every day? So when I started my own, I was an intern in another department and I was learning design. Do you get with design
Mm.
department? I was learning design, but it was so funny that after work I'll stay back because I know that when I get back home, see, no, it's not going to be like convenient for me to actually learn or anything. So after my work activity, I just stay back because I usually close 10 at 5. I stay back, then I like do my learnings. After that, I go back home and that's it. Like I know that I'm refreshed. Not that after my work day and all that. And also, okay. And also, it's very important that you have somebody that you're accountable to. I will not keep like stop saying this. I'll keep saying it. Have somebody you're accountable to. Let people know what you are doing at this moment. Because one thing I noticed along the way when I do things for me personally, I don't know if it works for you or it doesn't. But one of the things that make me to be consistent at something is actually like telling people about it, like letting people to know that this is what I am doing. Because if
Yeah.
nobody knows about it, I can just drop on the way and just let it go. But if I have people that I'm accountable to, and I tell them that, oh guys, I'm learning motion. Let's say for example, I'm not learning motion anyways, but I'll just say, for instance, I'm learning motion, and I tell maybe Esther or tell Shekemi, or tell somebody, maybe Tidi or somebody around me, or Yano, anybody, and I tell them that, guys, I'm learning motion. Do you know it has synced to the head that, oh, Folashade is learning something,
Yeah.
and they can always follow up one day. I just ask that, how far Folashade, how far what you're learning? Imagine that. I didn't tell anybody. I'll just jump on it. But because I have the motivation that I am actually, like I've told people, or people, maybe LinkedIn or whatever, people I'm
Yeah.
writing about it or whatever, maybe on Medium or whatever. So people are following up on what I am doing, right? So it's important that
Mm-hmm.
you have people that are accountable to. So I will not like overemphasize this word accountability partner. Accountability partner. The person does not necessarily have to be somebody in tech, let's say, or the person necessarily doesn't have to be a product designer. It could be like a front end person or somebody that is learning in ladies in tech as well, or
Mm-hmm.
anybody. So you don't have to restrict it. It could be your friend, your close friend, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes
Yeah.
you should be the friend that can talk to you. When I mean talk to you, not that you guys be laughing together and you just say, I've not done anything about it, and the person is laughing with you. Someone that can bring you up to speed or to correct you and say, oh God, please, can you speed up with this? No, can you come up either? Something like that. So I would just say that. So those are my words for you, and be open-minded. That's Shikemi's word that I've always held on to since the first time we started this training. So
Yeah.
be open-minded. Opportunities can come anytime. And one of the things that I would say about one of the things that I feel that I missed early in my career is not putting myself out there. I know it's not easy, and it's not like you're bragging. Please, you're not bragging. You don't know who would need your services or will need you to do something based on what you have put outside. And it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that whatever you're putting outside like the best, but make sure that at least it's up to standard to an extent, right? Forget that you're just learning. And I think Esther, we should try to like after this training, we should like to like do like um a daily challenge that will be you just be hashtag ladies in tech, product design ladies in tech, so that we know
Okay.
that okay, we have people that actually actively, so it's not like you just learn and you just can sit down one place, but you're actually actively like learning and still like everything you've learned, you're not just dropping it, but you're actually like doing what you've learned. So that's like I think
Yeah.
we should put that into consideration as well. Let's do like a English challenge, maybe 21 days
Okay.
that our students
Okay.
design and post. It doesn't have to be perfect. The truth is that you even get people to your work and you get feedback and you're able to go back and do it better. So thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you so much. What you said, I think I remembered when I just started learning design, and I always tell my students this. I happen to have a brother who is a senior product designer, a design lead. So somehow it challenged me. So that was my own accountability partner. You understand? He challenged me, and at every point, at every day, he would talk. He would say, "What have you done today?" And he doesn't want to hear the excuse of I had work or I've not eaten. I had challenges of 10 hours every day on Figma. I had
Mm,
challenges of 100 days
yeah.
straight on Figma. I had challenges of, in fact, heavy challenges of challenges that I'll give myself. I will not eat until I'm done with that particular task. My brother will show me something on YouTube and he'll
Mm,
say, replicate this. So he's not even waiting for you to say, I don't know how to do it. All he wants to see is that you have replicated that thing and it works like that. So you need that's emphasis on accountability partner. And with that thing pushed me it pushed me from being a
mm,
beginner designer to an intermediate in few months. To the point that when
mm.
we now went to have like a class, I ended up having to sometimes correct my facilitator.
You can
It was funny,
imagine.
but because of how much he had pushed me, because of how much he had, you know, pointed my attention to things that I was supposed to learn. Even till now, he will see my design and he will say, "You've not even gotten to where you're supposed to get to." And that still
Mm.
pushes me
Can you
to better.
imagine? That's like a big.
Yes, it
You're
makes
so
me
so
not
so
sleep in the
lucky.
night. So please get an accountability partner. I remember one day my
Very
brother saw
very
my
important.
design and then he said that, "See, Esther, I need to go and sleep on see what you have designed, then come back to see better things
Mm.
because what you designed was not it at all." Like that was a very big, a very big bash.
Do you
But then,
get? And you know that that design. If you go back to it, you know you are going to actually do something better, and you'll be wondering that.
of
Wow, so I,
course,
I can actually do something better.
of of course. I remember a particular huge project I had on my hand, and then I had done something that I thought was good. In fact, I had shown the people, some of them, they had said, "Okay, this is good." And then I showed my brother, and my brother said, "You are better than this nonsense and this garbage you have just
I love that word. I love when people say you are
this
better than
is
this guy. It
garbage.
pushes
This
me to
is
like
garbage.
actually do
Move
better.
it out. Go and do it again." Hey God, I cried that night. I deleted the entire work and I started
Can imagine.
again. And if you
I would
what
say you're
came
so
out of that
lucky, really.
design till today, I'm still shocked to say, wow, I designed this, because of
But
what he
I
had
really
said,
did
because
this.
of what he had done. Now, that is to tell you that a good accountability partner is someone that will push you to get better. If somebody is telling you that what you have done is not good,
Push you to
it
yes to
doesn't mean
get
that the
better.
person hates you. It doesn't mean that the person does not like you. It means that the person wants you
Yeah.
to be. So I think that would be my own. So if you see me being harsh on people or telling people that this is what you have done, I don't like what you have done, your this is this, your this is bad, it is because that was the way I was trained to get better. So you will not get upset when I start dishing it out. You would
Yeah.
know that
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
place
yeah.
of.
I think
All right.
that's a
Okay.
very I would say you're very lucky.
Yes, I know I am. I know I really am. So I'm thinking that
Yeah,
overlay is
please
ready for
connect
me
with your
today.
brother. Me too. I need accountability partnership. Oh yes,
Ah,
overlay.
oh
Yeah,
my god. I'm not sure which team is
overlay.
going
Are you
first.
there?
All right, so
Overlay is going first.
overlay
Overlay,
will
are
come
you
up
guys
first.
here?
I'm sure they are here. Team overlay is here. Tenny, are you ready for us? If
Tenny,
Tenny is
please,
ready
that
for us,
yes.
let me come
Ready? Are
up
you ready?
while I get wowed.
Let's bring her up, please.
Team overlay, we are waiting for you. If team overlay is not ready, can we have a team that's ready? Are you, if you are, Tenny, you probably are muted, so try to unmute yourself. Okay.
I was going why training is coming up. I was going to say that another thing is as designers that we need to be able to take feedback. So when I started my career, oh my god, I used to go and like when people give me like feedback and they tell me, oh god, and you know some people they're not very good in like oh god, network.
Tenny, we can't hear you. Or is it my own network? I can't hear you. Olashade, can you hear Tenny?
Nope, we cannot hear you, Jenny.
Okay, I'm thinking Tenny is having challenge. Is there any other person from Overlay who can present? Tenny, we can't hear you. Please, can we move over to the next? Can we move over to the next team?
Hello. Okay, please can we move I think let's move to the next thing that's available.
Yes.
What next thing is coming up? So, like I was saying before, like the network threw me out. I was saying that we should, as designers, you need to actually build yourself to take feedback. The truth is that some
Okay.
people don't know how to give feedback, right? They don't know how to like give feedback. So, you as a designer, have build yourself, build yourself to be able to like take any feedback and also like not be offended. That's the word.
Yeah.
Don't see it like it's about you. Don't see but it's about your design, your work. It's not about you. It's about what you're working on. So you need to be able to differentiate between yourself and the work you're actually doing. So there's nothing wrong with you. You are still going and all that. So learn to take feedback, right? So what's coming up next? Crusader, are you guys ready?
I think that that's a soft skill that every work every employee is supposed to know how to how to how to take feedback,
Uh,
because no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter what institution you are in, people would want to criticize what you do. People would want to give feedback, whether you are in the bank. Because we can't hear you as well. Whether you are in the bank or you are a designer, people would want to give you feedback. You didn't do something well, and the way
yeah.
your or the way your leader or the way your supervisor would give you your feedback, it sometimes might be hurtful. Sometimes it would really make you feel like I've not even done anything.
Do you get?
But then if you take it like this person actually wants the best from me, this person wants me to grow. I want to say something. Today I still got a big bashing from my boss, like a very big one that made me open my mouth like, how? But then at the end of the day, you still say, okay, I would work on my errors and I will get back to you with a better output. And then you will still say, oh, I'm very sorry, with a big smile. Oh,
Do
you
you
still say, oh, I'm
get?
if I didn't, you will still say, I'm very sorry if I didn't do what you wanted. I will get back to you and I will be
Do you
better
get?
next time. So know how to communicate. I think that's a big soft skill. Know how
Yeah,
to
very, very.
communicate right, get feedback. Don't be angry that people are correcting you. Don't be angry at all, at
I know
all.
it's right then.
And techies, we are not really good with
I don't
emotional.
like people talking to me.
We are not good with empathizing.
Do you get? And as a designer, you're advertising with your users, so you should have that skill, like for your own self.
But
Actually,
sometimes we don't empathize with ourselves.
do you get?
So we just bash ourselves anyhow. You just say, why is this color over this color? This is not even a good thing. It doesn't even
Oh
look good to the
man,
eyes. You want to
oh
spoil my eyes.
man. Do you get?
you know, we are very sorry, but then we have to take it and then we have to do something. We have to get something better out of all of the
Yeah.
bashing we get. That makes you a better communicator, that makes you a better designer, that makes you a better empathy. What's the word? Is it empathizer I would use now? Yes, that makes you a better empathizer. And that's a very good soft skill. That's a very good soft skill.
Very
What's
good.
wrong with our presenters today?
What's going on? I feel like this could have been better because of last week. I understand that it's like the
Uh,
first, but we're already like familiar with how it works. What's going on?
so I'm thinking out loud. If you are unmuted and yet you cannot talk, I think you need to check that icon in your URL section. Click on the icon in your URL, right in that URL search box. Click on that. Then you would see options to turn on your microphone. You would see options to turn on your microphone. That may be a reason why you are unmuted but we cannot hear you. So try that out first. And if you are still having issues, let us know.
I think
Consider you.
maybe the other
Yeah,
person that is ready should just come up.
yes, please. Crusader,
I'm wondering what was behind all these names I'm hearing.
Crusader. Okay, I don't know why we're having this issue. Is Crusader up now? All right, Dynamo, can we have you?
Can you
Great.
hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, very clear, like I'm loud.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My
Good
name is
evening.
Oprah Wilson Ihoma, and I'm representing Dynamo Group. So, we have New Life Banking, which is a mobile banking app that is used to perform day to day transactions as well as handle your everyday banking tasks. New Life mobile banking app is an all in one mobile app tailored to enhance your banking experience and give you control over your finances. We have our user research summary. So we conducted both qualitative and the slide is we conducted both qualitative and quantitative research analysis. We had over 50 responses from our surveys that we sent out, and the majority of them being young working class females. So, our user research revealed that 82% of our users valued a mobile bank that provides control, convenience, and reliability. They prioritize features such as seamless transactions, budgeting tools, and easy account management. 56.1 highlighted security as a major concern, and some other common frustrations included app downtime, high transaction fees, and poor customer service. 82.5 indicated that they wanted app features such as that allowed for easy tracking of finances, support investment, and offer intuitive interfaces. Overall, our users seek an all in one app that serves as a reliable financial partner, giving them control, helping them achieve saving goals while minimizing financial stress. Problem statements. So, most of our users face significant challenges such as security concerns, transaction safety, data protection, app downtime, transaction failures, and inadequate support, high transaction fees, limited access to detailed transactions. And many of them also seek advanced features such as investment options and budgeting tools to better achieve their financial goals. Over to our user personas. We have Grace, who is a 27-year-old teacher, married with children, and uses mobile banking to daily to manage her finances. She strives to set up a store, save for her children's education, and invest in a cosmetic business. Her frustrations include high bank charges, failed transactions, and network issues. Grace values convenience, relying on budgeting tools, and viewing mobile banking as essential to her financial management. Next, we have Omoni. Omoni is a 35-year-old social media manager and content writer who frequently uses mobile banking to manage his finances and investments. He values convenience and prefers a simple, intuitive interface. His main goals include saving for a vacation, providing quality education for his children, and making long term investments. He's frustrated with low network, insufficient transaction history, and unresponsive customer support. Then we have Remy. Remy is a marketer who uses mobile banking to efficiently manage her finances and invest in a sustainable income. This slide has not changed. I'll just go on. She's ambitious. Her primary goals include achieving financial stability and maintaining control over her spending through frequent bank balance checks. She struggles with network issues, double deductions, and slow service. Remy wants a reliable, feature-rich app that provides seamless access to financial tools and dependable transaction performance. So we have the user journey app. The user journey app, we made Grace our case study. It basically explains how our users get from where they are to our app and what the steps they take while doing this. So the stages include how they get to our app and the steps they take in each of the stages. So the first stage, which is the awareness stage, Grace, her goals include getting an app to help manage her savings, set up a store, and save for her children's education. Her touch points, that's the interactions she makes, the actions she performs, online banking search, and referrals from friends. She's excited but cautious about choosing the right app. Consideration. She's considering different bank apps based on their charges and usability. She checks apps review, comparison sites. She's frustrated by high fees and negative reviews of unreliable apps. Onboarding. She finally finds New Life mobile banking and then she sets up her saving goals. She registers on the app and is a smooth onboarding all the way, but she's still skeptical about future transactions. Usage. So some of her goals include checking balances, transfer money, managing her savings. So she uses them to perform daily mobile banking tasks as well as uses her budgeting tools frequently to manage her finances. She's positive, though occasionally frustrated by poor network. Her loyalty. She plans to continue to use her app to meet her financial goals. She continues to use features such as our customer support and ongoing app features like our saving tools and investment features. She becomes loyal only if the app remains stable. Next, we have a basic user flow map that we created, which just shows how we navigate the app from the splash screen to completing financial tasks. They begin by signing up and logging in, after which they can access their dashboard. From here, they can check their balance, transfer funds, apply for loans, or manage their savings and cards. The flow emphasizes simplicity, guiding users step by step through tasks like bill payment and fund transfer, ensuring a smooth experience with intuitive navigation. Yes, it has changed. So then in conclusion, New Life Bank app offers users a seamless and efficient way to manage their finances by providing key features like low or no transaction fees, comprehensive transaction history, investment options, and reliable performance. Designed with simplicity and convenience in mind, it empowers users to achieve their financial control, making informed investment decisions and easily handling tasks, all while ensuring a secure and user-friendly experience. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Please quickly, without looking at your presentation, give me the summary of what your problem is and what your solution is. Without trying to present, just summarize now to me. What is the problem and what's the solution?
So the problems that most of our users or most of the users face is that they wanted an app that helps them to not just achieve basic tasks, but also be able to be in control of their finances. They wanted apps that offer features where they can actually they can actually save their money, and also investment options to help them grow their money. Some of them also highlighted included some features like budgeting tools, which will help them to control their funds and the way they spend their money. So our solution is to include some of these features into our app. So we'll have saving features where there will be several saving plans that our customers or our users can choose from depending on what their goals are like, as well as some investment plans. And also we also have a budget control feature that allows them to specifically like to pick an amount, maybe an amount that they do not want to exceed over a period of time. And then after, like during that period, after, if at all, for example, in a month they choose an amount, that they set an amount that they are not allowed to exceed or spend more than. And then if for example they have exceeded the amount, that the app will not allow them to like withdraw or make transactions from that account anymore. So these are some of the features we've used to address the issues on that our customers face, our users will face.
All right, okay, no problem. Thank you very much. I just wanted to get that. So I noticed you used colors ranging from orange to lemon and to green. I think when you are using warm colors or when you are using like really bright colors, I'm not sure that two really bright colors are actually like very cool for color combination. So you want to go with a very bright color and a very warm color. You want to go with a warm color and a, you know, loud color. So that was what I noticed with your orange on lemon. But the moment you brought that deep green on the lemon color, you would see that that was good balance. But with the when you were looking at your persona and you brought that green and the orange color, it wasn't really looking too pleasing to the eyes. um Let me give the floor to Folashade.
Okay, hi. I was going to say that I saw some alignment issue. I don't know if Esther noticed that. So can you go to some? So I want you that on your Figma, there's an alignment tool where you can align to center, you can align to your right, you can align to your left. Do you get? You can align like your text height and all that. All these things are important for your design to actually make. I know that this is the presentation, but so that it will not happen in your main design, so that we will not see buttons. Because the way I saw the button like, I don't know, maybe it's a style. You can answer that if it's a style, but I don't think that style is correct. Like you want people to see something, you're now like, it's not. It does not mean that you cannot be creative, but there's some things that should work that are normal and basic. So it's very important your alignment. That's what I have seen, and it's like as Esther said, your color combo and all that, bold and dark, all those things. You need to work on it. I will say it again. Everybody, before you submit any design or before we do our UI next week, please and please go and read on color psychology or psychology of colors. Very important. So I think that's like my feedback. And I wanted to know, because you were saying that our users, who were your actual users? Like, who were the people you actually communicated with to be able to pick up all these features? Esther, sorry, I was saying
Yes,
Esther.
I can hear you.
Was it Esther I wanted to call?
No, I think you wanted to call Dynamo
Yeah.
for her to answer a question.
Oh, the users are the people that answer the surveys and the interviews we. But they are not our users yet. Users that
They're
we
your
plan
They
to
are
participants.
not your users,
our
but how are you
target
able to
audience.
like?
For them.
Okay,
They are
Yes,
not your users.
the
they're
target
our
audience.
target audience, and then we try to ask them questions on some of the frustrations with the present apps they are using, and some of the features they would like to also include that our app can also um help them with.
Okay.
But I think that it would have been better if you called them your participants or if you called them your target audience. You understand? So instead of calling them your users, because when you say your users, we already have like we already have an opinion that your product is live and you have users already, which was something that happened in the class on Wednesday, but because of the network, we couldn't actually talk about that. So you don't call these people your users yet until they are onboarded on your platform. They are more like participants. They are more like yeah, target audience. Yeah, so that's that. But thank you very much, Dynamo. That was a lovely presentation, and we'll be moving to the next. So I'm thinking Crusader is ready. Is Crusader ready? Crusader, are we ready?
Wow,
Just
can you hear
unmute
me?
your mic. The moment you unmute your mic, I all right, so your video is on, but I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, so your time starts now. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Adekunjo Dolakpo, representing the Crusader. We are presenting new live bank app with a catchword of a start for a dream life. New Life Bank app is a user-friendly mobile banking app for entrepreneur and salary earner in Nigeria. It offers essential features like live customer support, savings option, budgeting tools, and investment opportunities. The app prioritizes security and aims to streamline everyday banking tasks. So I would like to talk about a logo. The logo is a combination of N and L, shaped in a way that shows transformation in the finance of the user. The eclipse on the L depicts all-round effectiveness. So I'd like to talk about our brand color, which is green. As green as our brand color depicts growth, wealth, and prosperity, fostering trust and sense of security. So now we go to our design thinking. We used empathy, divine ideate. For now, we carried out our survey with 25 questions to figure out the need of our user as well as interviews. Our initial assumption was that the user will be very interested in savings, but it proved otherwise after the response. We analyzed gathered data and users showed little interest in savings plan as initially assumed, but more interest in investment and improving our live chat customer support. We then pivoted, we then prioritized our investment option and direct customer support as the entrepreneur we have it. So we'll move to our problem. Users struggle with traditional banking and finding them complex and difficult to use, lack of access to customer support, and user desire a major friendly experience with features like automatic savings and investment advice. That's the problem of our users. So our aim is to provide a user-friendly and efficiently mobile banking apps for entrepreneur and salary earners. For the app offer features like saving option, live customer support, budgeting tools, and investment opportunities. to help users manage their finance effectively. So we got to understanding our user. We conducted surveys and interviews to understand users with 61 responses from our participants. Our initial assumptions were partially confirmed, but we also identified additional pain points. Analyzing our information, we asked them their interest in investment and the experience. 82% respond they are very interested, and 18% said they are not interested. We further asked about interest in saving budgets and if they would like to save automatically or manually. Then we have 75% want automatic, whilst 25 want manually. We then pivot that we have both options in our banking app. We also add the designer aspects to the design aspect to which they love. They said they love the look. They would like to 31.1% cares about the look, then 60.7 cares about easy to use and fast transaction, while 23 desires it to be customized. We then also asked about some other things which were given in detail. In all this analysis, we were able to see that user prioritize speed and efficiency, live support customer support, and users struggle with complex app navigation. Security is a top concern for our user. They will love on investment and savings that grow their finance. So their pain point, user value speed, as said earlier. So our solution is to implement a quick login process and allow for quick transaction without requiring a password after initial login. So the pain point two is self-employed users need live customer support. We pivot that we incorporate live chat functionality. They have to talk to human and not a bot. So the pain point four is that user prioritize security, and we implement biometrics and facial recognition login, OTP verification, and other security measures. So our personal goal does Omoni Kampala, a 24-year-old, is a female employed individual to prioritize security and convenience, concerned about the lack of robust security measures in the banking app. She's an employed personnel. Victor, the second personnel is we have actually detailed our pain point being our audience, as our target audience is employees and entrepreneurs. So the second one is Victor Sunday, which is a 27 years old Nigerian entrepreneur who values efficiency and convenience and seek a hassle-free banking experience with live customer support. So we then move to our user flow. Please, can we have our user flow? We then move to our user flow start from when the user launch the app, proceed to the splash screen, while the which the user sorry, I our user flow start from when the user launch the app. It's produced to splash screen after some seconds, which take the user to the onboarding screen after some seconds also. Please, the user flow. This is user journey map. Okay. So after the onboarding, we have our opening account. We have options for opening accounts and register and activating the device. And any options that we're going to take, it takes us to, for now, we are looking at registering. So it takes us to the sign up, email confirmation as regard to security, and it also takes us to save password for the user to create and save his or her password there. Then from there, we proceed to login. From the login, we have the relogin, we have the setting up of our biometric and relogin, which doesn't actually takes much time. We have the quick action there for our user to take some things before they go into the dashboard. So from the dashboard, we have all these features they required for. All right, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that detail that you gave to your presentation. I was enjoying it. Um, but we will start from the colors you use in your um, user persona. You use the dark green. Maybe today today, the way the spirit is moving me is just colors. I don't know why. So you use a dark screen and you use dark on top of the dark screen. I wanted to ask you to read that um those things that was in that user. Please, can you take me back to the user persona? Yes. Now you can leave me. Take me to the guy's place. Take me to the guy's zone. Yes. Okay. Um, Dolapo, can you read what is in your personality? Can
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
ma'am.
yes or no? Can you read it?
Obviously, on the screen here, no, but on my screen, it's yes. On the screen here, no, ma'am.
It's because it's not accessible. It's not accessible at all. You would need your users would need to strain their eyes and they won't even see what is there. So
I
if you
did
are if
try,
you're
ma'am.
sorry,
I wanted to say, I don't know, it's the same color I used for the first and the second, ma'am.
I know you think that the colors would work well. It's not the same color. Oh. One green is lighter than the other. It's not the same color. But even at that, you would notice that it's not really readable. Your users would need to strain their eyes. And the moment your users have to strain their eyes, they won't want to be on your platform. If you had used a brighter shade, say maybe a lighter shade of white or a cream colored something, it would have been better. You understand? I don't know if you're understanding me.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is not just for Dolapo, this is for Dolapo and her team. This is for Crusader. So as Folashade said earlier, please work on your colors. Work on your colors. Your colors would go a very, very long way to enticing your users or to repelling your users. That's on the color side. Now, while you were bringing out your solution, you said that you want to find a way to give speed to your users. Hence, for a banking application, you want to remove password. That's if I'm correct, that's what I heard. Because the moment I
No,
heard
ma'am.
that, okay, can you explain that face again?
All right. The first is that after the initial login, the first attempt of logging in into the dashboard, for us to
Yes,
provide a fast, efficient, um, fast transaction for our users, the
yes.
second attempt, they don't have to use their password to log in. They will see quick options like transfer, make payments, and all of that. Then it will now they will now input whatever they want. Then they input their PIN and it gives them OTP for them to for the security to be strong, for us to know that it's not another person that just pick up their app and is using. That's what I meant by that, that they don't have to input their password again before they can perform some little transaction that is on our quick actions.
Okay, so you are going to have quick options. Not
Yes,
that
ma'am.
the user will not be able to have like a password again after the first login. Yeah?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do I okay, that's good. Okay, that's better because that went off in my ear and I'm like, that's not one amazing solution. So now that I know it's quick options, I think that works. I think that works. All right, thank you very much. Let me give the floor to Folashade.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's fine. I forgot to say well done to Dynamo, so I'm here saying well done Dynamo team.
Mhm.
So it will not be like I just gave like feedback and I didn't say well done. You guys, like I used to say, you guys did well done, and take all this feedback that Esther has shared with you and I have shared with you, Crusader as well. I think that this Crusader as well, well done team. So I think that this bio thing, you got it from Fig Jam, right?
No, ma'am.
Because second,
No, ma'am. We collaborated and did that.
okay,
Yeah,
there's
but the
like
template was gotten from Fig Jam, yeah?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Exactly. You guys are, because I'm seeing, that this thing. So I feel that you guys should have actually, that's why it's a template. The only thing you're supposed to change is just the words and all that. Because this the summary of the person, I can't see it. Like, I'm wearing glasses. I have to think closer to my screen and all that. So I think Esther has given us the feedback. So well done again, Dynamo and Crusader. Well done, everybody. Thank you. And I love that you actually showed us the is this snippet of the data collected from Google Form, and
Yes,
I love that.
yes.
Well done. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you, Dolapo, for representing your team, and the other person, I didn't get her name, but thank you for representing. Thank you. So let's have the next team like ASAP.
Overlay. I think is overlay ready? Is overlay ready? Overlay, you can unmute your mic and just say something.
Okay, finally, overlay is here.
Overlay, unmute your mic, say something.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello.
We can hear you. Good evening. You can go
Yes,
ahead.
my name is Oluwateniola. Good evening. My name is Oluwateniola Okegberu, and I'm representing Team Overlay. And the name of our app is New Life Health Insurance. And this app is the product overview. The New Life Health Insurance app is a mobile, user-friendly platform designed to make health insurance management easy and accessible. It allows individuals, families, and businesses access their insurance plans, track health, and connect with healthcare professionals all in one convenient place. And our project duration is from 7th October to 13th October 2024. And project overview. So what's the problem? What are we trying to solve with this app? We are trying to solve the lapses on existing health insurance app, which causes confusion, and which makes users, they are not able to understand the medical terms and everything. So we want to make sure that this app has easy navigation, and is something that you can track your health, and track your health issues and health problems. And what's the goal of this app? The goal is to design a mobile app, which is the New Life Health Insurance, that is easy to navigate, user friendly, and also helps users manage their health insurance and access important information. There are sometimes you go to some health apps and you're not able to access your healthcare informations because there are some features that are not there. So that is the goal of our app, to make sure it's easy to navigate. Then our user research summary, we made use of qualitative research, we made use of surveys, and we use questionnaire. Sorry, I forgot to add the link to the slides. I'm really sorry about that. So we made use of questionnaires, and after carrying out the questionnaires, we got 61 responses. And we also did one-on-one interviews to know the users' opinions, their problems, their reasons, and their motivations for making use of healthcare apps, their interactions, their thoughts, what they feel when using healthcare mobile apps. We also try to find that out. And the user research pain points. The first one is glitches and freezes. Most people say that when they're using this app, they are always experiencing glitches. And the first user said that they have this frustration with the app, that he always glitching and freezing. So another user pain point is no in-app doctor. Most of all these healthcare apps, they said the pain point, what they usually go through is that they might not be able to see a professional, or have an in-app doctor that can tell more about that particular healthcare problem. And another pain point is difficulty in navigation. Another user highlighted that there's no smooth navigation when using this app, and that is not always user friendly. Most of the times you have to go through different process just to get what you want. And most of the time there's not always time for this, because you are in need of that healthcare solution. And another one is lack of a personalized dashboard. The interviewers or experience frustration of using that app. There's no personalized dashboard where there's maybe your medical history. If you are suffering with maybe this kind of illness, is there a place where there can be a dashboard for you to maybe relate any illness you've suffered or the person has suffered? So that's another pain point. Then our user persona, we have Justin, that's a male. We made use of five personas, but just because of for context, we use two females and one male. Then we have Justin. Justin is a 33-year-old business analyst who needs to access telemedicine for remote consultations. You don't need to be going to the clinic and getting drugs. So he needs this app to make sure what he's able to get telemedicine at his fingertips, not need for you to be going to the doctor, staying on a long queue. He seeks confidentiality and discretion for sensitive health concerns. Most of the times you see your medical information out, things that you don't want maybe your friend or anybody to know. So he needs an app that can be discreet and sensitive to his medical information. And his goals is being able to access telemedicine for remote consultation. And his main frustration is getting potential breaches or unauthorized access to sensitive medical the data. Most of the times you see your medical data, your sensitive medical data, somebody is going through something and wants confidentiality. So those are his frustrations. Then we have Oluwabukola. She's a pregnant woman with her first child, and she enjoys being updated on her baby's development. She wants to know how her baby is growing, if there's any medical treatment or anything she can do instead of just going to the doctor often. And she wants to monitor and track her fetus growth to be able to communicate directly with medical personnel. Then her frustration is frustrated with the app glitches and it's freezing. That's her major pain point. Then lastly, we have Adegoke. He's a 27-year-old engineer. He frequently visits the doctor for medical checkup, and he's conscious about his health, but he wants to monitor symptoms, but lack of interaction with doctors. He has some symptoms, but because there's no in-app doctor to handle that, most of the times he's always having issue. Then on our user journey map, we want to sorry, from stages we had 6 different stages that we set up. We have the customer's action, the customer's 4. The customer's experience, their pain points, and their business goals. So the customer's action is through social media and via word of mouth. That's that. Then we have people that are interested. We have people that are hesitant and curious for the customer experience. Then their pain point is getting breaches, like I said, or unauthorized access to their medical data. And the business goal is to provide accurate pricing information for drug products. I mean, to everybody's advantage. If you have an app that has the pricing of drugs and you don't need to be saying how much is this, how much is this. Then in our empathy map, we have what the user says, what's the user thinking, and what do they do, how they feel. The user says that using automated responses and chatbots, most of the time they are impersonal. They start asking you questions that you might not be free to share, on an online platform. And also using apps sometimes consumes time. Then they think that they need recommended tips for specific healthcare conditions. And what do? They use an app that provides interactive content for medical conditions and getting prescription from apps. And how they feel? They feel uncomfortable with medical data. Sorry, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, please. Okay. I think your time is up, and I think you've spent it well.
Thank you. Thank you,
Mm,
ma'am.
yeah. Please, can you take me to the beginning of the yeah of the presentation? I actually I actually like this presentation because it's quite simple, seamless, and the person that presented just helped me to flow. I understood the
Thank you,
problem,
ma'am.
and somehow I understood the solution that Overlay was trying to provide or prefer. So to me, this is good. I like your logo. I don't know if it was created by you or by your
No,
team
my
or
team. Yeah, my
yes,
team.
of course, not you. When I say you, I'm referring to the entire Overlay group. So since you are
Thank you so
representing
much.
them, I'll just say you. So I think I like the logo. I like the text emphasis, the new life health insurance, and I like that all through the time you were moving from one page to the other, I could easily read your text and I could follow through what you were saying. So that's the feedback from my part. Apart from the fact that yes, you people put like a lot of colors together at some point, the empathy part, but I understand that, yeah, because it was just empathy and the likes, and I could still read it apart from the red on white. So apart from the red on white, which was not too, you could have given a different color instead of red. But then, I mean, I understood that, and it was, to me, it was still a pass since somehow Bayard has helped me, and I have been liking your design from the beginning. So just seeing the other ones, I could let that pass. So thank you. That was a well thought out.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Shout out to Team Overlay. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me give the floor to Folashade. Maybe Folashade will roast you. You don't know. Folashade, are you on call?
Yes, I am actually. I was just laughing behind the camera. I was going to say that. Anyway, well done. Don't let me roast anybody, please. I don't do that. Anyways, so I was going to say that you were saying that they did like a simple. This is the template that Shikemi shared now. It's like that's the template. They just like change some things and all that, but it's fine. I'm not like not no offense taken anyway, but it's fine. You guys did well done, Team Valley. Every team member over there. Well done. And I think the only feedback is just that I think the other places that you didn't use, you should have taken them out anyways. And I was going to
All
say
right.
that I didn't see any data. I just said if who said our user, our target audience, reach out to this. There's no like a snippet of what actually your record, like okay, to be sure that you guys did not like help use sweet mouth because I've used sweet mouth now and carry Esther away. Eh? Timo Valley. You have used sweet
Okay,
mouth to take
so let me explain myself, Folashade. So
Esther.
she actually said that they interviewed 61 participants. I heard
And yeah,
that.
yeah, I heard. I'm just saying, like, we did not see it in the. Anybody can say that. Me too. I can tell you that I interviewed 1 million people and eventually. I'm just saying that data. Anyways, you just
Yes, of
anything I say,
course.
just take it as a side joke. Anyways, but I'm just saying that data is actually very important. So yes, we know that you guys actually did the work, but we want to see like maybe a screenshot or something to know that you actually did the work. So please, every team, you might want to update all your presentation. I mean your presentation, attach the Google link and every other links that need to be there. So that at the end of this we're able to talk about it and show you how to so please and please. Well done, Ovale. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. I think that I don't like repeating myself on issues. So maybe that was why I just didn't bother talking about the data part anymore because we had extensively talked about it yesterday. Also, same on the fact that I don't like repeating myself. Remember that
I
some of
understand.
these things like Google watermark on some of their designs. I saw it and I just passed it, right? Because I mean, let it go since they've already heard about it. So
Yeah, I
that's
get I understand. It's
yeah.
fine, no issues, no offense taken anyways. Thank
Sorry
you.
about
I think
that.
yeah, I
Okay, so
think
I
break
think
or
we would
something.
go on a break now, yeah. And then when we come back, we have the remaining teams present.
Okay.
And we're live. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back from the break. I hope some of us were able to breathe in, breathe out. You're welcome from the break. Quickly, so that we don't take too much of our time, we'll be calling on Team Experts. I think I'll just call you people experts. So like experts. Because you both to spoil my tongue. Team experts will be waiting for you. Team experts, can you hear me? You can unmute yourself. If you're having issues, let us know. Except Team experts is not back from their break. Okay. All right. So what other team is available if Team experts is not back from their break? Team expert has gone for break. They're not back. So what other team is available? I think we've had Overlay, we've had Crusader, we've had Dynamo. So the other groups available now, or the other groups that will be presenting now, should be Excellence, Experts, and Creative. So Creative, do we have Creative? Do we have Excellence? Do we have Creative? Excellence, Creative, where are we? All right, so Creative, can you go ahead? Unmute yourself. Let's hear you. Creative, can you unmute yourself? Let's hear you. Creative, can you unmute yourself? All right, thank you very much. I thought Creative was on mute. I thought Creative was talking now.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What team is this?
You experts.
All right, okay, great.
Okay. Good evening. So we designed an HMO app called New Life Health. And this health insurance company aims at digitizing its service for a better customer service and a better customer experience. So one of the problems, my name is Emanuela Joseph, and I'm representing you experts. Sorry, I skipped that part. So one of the problems that we discovered, or how we a compilation of the problems that we discovered, is that users are frustrated with delayed feedback, difficulty in navigation, there is inefficient customer support, and their limited functionalities, inability to schedule appointments. So we decided that after identifying all these problems, what do we aim to solve? Now, our goal was to design a mobile app that helps users easily manage their health insurance and access important healthcare information. So this would help improve the overall functionality of the app that we are of the app. And in our user research summary, we conducted a Google survey and one-on-one interviews. And in these interviews, we interviewed about 18 people, and all these 18 people were people with insured HMO applications. So before this research, we actually assumed that, okay, everybody who uses HMO apps may have had like seamless, digitized healthcare service. But after going through the surveys that we conducted and the one-on-one interviews, we found out that there were quite a number of users who were frustrated by delay in feedback, poor customer service, and a lot of all these issues. And we also found out that the users desired app inefficiency. So the pain points now, for some of the users, we highlighted about 5 users or 4 users and identified their pain points. And we saw that for some, it was slow response to healthcare needs, inability to book appointments, and for others, it was inadequate communication and lack of seamless features. For others, it was bad policy management that caused confusion between them and the healthcare providers. So, in some of this, we have our and one of our user personas, Mr. James, he's a 27-year-old accountant who uses his company's HMO to cater for his needs. And this is because he needs constant health services. He's diabetic and hypertensive and needs to get his medications, monthly. So what he wants is to be able to have access to monthly health care and get his medications when they're due. But this is not made possible because sometimes there are slow responses to his healthcare needs. The customer sometimes it will take too long to process his needs, and that just is a whole lot of dilly dallying around, and he doesn't. Is a 44 doctor who also uses an independent HMO to cater for her services, alongside the recommendation service where but she has scheduling appointments, poor communication, and delayed feedback. Another of the personas that we interviewed, also most of them also talked about seamless, how they would love to have seamless health cares and personalized healthcare services that would just cater to all their needs, so they don't have to stress. There's no going back and forth. Whatever they need, they're able to get it and also get it instantly. Some of them would also like to talk to specialists, just instead of going through customer, so they can tell them exactly like personalized health recommendations.
Are you
Mrs.
through?
Coker, hello.
Yes. Hello. I think we lost you for a moment.
Oh, please. Okay. So I was saying that in some of these interviews that we conducted, we found out that there were a lot of similarities in the complaints that um, our target audience had. For a lot of them, it was lack of seamless healthcare service and lack of personalized healthcare services too. So they wanted to be able to have direct access to specialists where they can easily say what the issues are without having to go through customer care, where customer care would delay them, and before they get what they need, it would take quite a while. And also another thing that we found out while we're doing the user journey map. So we're going to focus on Miss Coca. We see that for Miss Coca, one of our objectives is to just access her medical records her prescription. She doesn't want difficulty in scheduling appointments. She just wants to get um she doesn't want to wait long in case she has emergencies. She wants immediate medical reports, and she wants to have access to updates that the app would have via the app. She doesn't want to have to I maybe call a customer care to say, okay, this is what was new on the app, or this is what's not new. So we now go to the user empathy map. And for Mrs. Coker, we'll see that what she wants is, for what Miss Coker wants, is to be able to access her medical records and prescription. She wants to have a personalized health recommendation service that caters to all her needs. And what does she do? She checks up regularly due to her pre-existing health conditions. So she's always going for checkups. Now, what does she think? She needs swift responses and feedback for her medical records and drug supply. And also, she needs scheduling of her appointments seamlessly. Now, how does she feel? She feels disappointed and frustrated, and there are no filters for her to schedule an appointment via the app where she can book maybe a specialist consultation, optical, dental, or wellness check. So everything is basically grouped together for her. She doesn't want to go through the stress of having to maybe call the customer care before she's able to tell them exactly what she wants. She wants to be able to do it by herself on the app. So during what we decided to do is create an app for our target audience that caters to all their needs. This would help them schedule appointments easily. It will also help them talk to recommended specialists based on their needs. Whatever they need, they'll be able to get access to a doctor directly. And also, it's like seamless. So no matter what, you don't need to think too much before you can navigate through the app. So because easy navigation for them. And also, it's where they don't have to go through delayed customer experience. So customer service is swift and prompt, and they easily get what they need. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, can you take me back to your user journey map? Oh, okay. Okay. Because I didn't take note of the user journey map at all. All right, this is good. Although your color is hurting my eyes. The color you chose as your primary color is hurting my eyes. You might want to tone down on that color. And
Okay.
then
Thank you.
your the usage of your text. I see
Okay.
that you use more than two texts on your on the entire presentation. I'm seeing different types of text. There are two different types of text here, if not three, on
Yeah.
this web page. If not three different types, there are two. And if it is like just two, then that means that the one for personal info and the objectives probably have like different sizing. So somehow, when all of these things are, you know, clustering together, they tend to they tend to throw the eyes of the user to different places at the same time.
Okay.
You know, yeah. So you want to work on the usage of your text of your fonts. You don't want to use too many fonts. You don't want to use different sizings. You want to be consistent with your size. You want to be consistent with your font usage. And I like the fact that you were consistent with the background color you use. That's a good one. But then apart from that, consistency with your typography, consistency with your sizing would also go a long way to make your work better, to give your work a better outlook. And I understood what you were saying through the presentation, but somehow I didn't follow through your storytelling procedure, maybe because of the network now. So I had gaps in the story procedure, and I think I got lost at some point, and I was wondering where is Ella taking me to? We're starting at we're building HMO, but at some point I lost you on the solution you were trying to offer us. So I don't know, in a minute, can you just quickly explain the problem without your presentation? Quickly explain the problem that your participants had and the way you want to solve that problem in less than 1 minute, please.
Okay, so some of the problems that we discovered is that users were frustrated with the delayed feedback that they were getting. So they want to make an inquiry or they want to get refill for their drugs. And before customer service attends to them, it will take quite a while. And we know that in health services, promptness is very key. And also, sometimes it's difficult to navigate. And this would also lead to them not being interested in going following up also, because some of them complain that these apps had like bogus language and all of that, those other things, and then inefficient customer service. And also they didn't have access to their medical records. They couldn't There was no feature where they could easily say, okay, this is in case you want to maybe send your medical records to another doctor. There was no feature like that. So some of the goals that we're looking to achieve for our target audience is that we would want to create the feature of like the medical record feature where you can easily go back and say, okay, my last appointment with the doctor, this is what the test results said. Another feature is easy customer. So the target audience would be able to connect easily with specialists or doctors wherever they need. Instead of going through customer care, there will be options where they can easily have like one-on-one conversations with this specialist. And then we would also make the app easier to navigate. So it doesn't waste your time. You could just easily schedule your appointments without having to go through customer care. You can do all these things by yourself without having to go through customer care, and then customer experience that will just ease up whenever you need maybe intense customer support is going to be swift and prompt.
All right, thank you very much. Is Folashade here? Is Folashade here? All right, okay. Probably network. All right, so that's all for me. Although you work on your text and the other things I said, but that's all for me. Same as we had been saying earlier, we need valid data proof of everything you have been doing, because without valid data proof, we don't know if you really did what you did. So somehow we want to see valid data proof of what you did. We want to see that. We want to see the analysis of your research. We actually want to see, how you carried out your research, what you did, how you did what you did. But I mean, apart from that, kudos to you. Kudos to I'm thinking this is you expert. Is this you expert?
Yes, it's you experts.
Yeah, okay, so kudos to you. Well done.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very. All right.
Thank you.
So yes, you're welcome. Next, we'll be having Team Creative. I hope I'm right. Team Creative, can we have you? All right. So Team Creative, let's hear you. Unmute yourself. Let's hear you.
Good evening.
All right. Good
Good evening,
evening. You have.
everyone. My name is Peace. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Peace Eziala, and I am representing Team Creative. We are a team of 36, and together we worked on designing a mobile app user experience UX for New Life Insurance. The goal of the app is to help users easily manage their health insurance and access important health care information. To ensure our design was user centered, we started by brainstorming as a team to align our understanding of the project. We then conducted quantitative research, gathering feedback from 32 participants, followed by qualitative research, which led us to create detailed user personas. These personas helped us identify different user types, their goals, their frustrations, and what they value most in a health insurance app, which will allow us to tailor our design to meet their specific needs. We also developed a problem statement to focus on key challenges like simplifying insurance terms, improving navigations, and providing better support for claims. Additionally, we created a user journey map to track how users interact with the app from onboarding to submitting claims. This helped us pinpoint issues at each stage and create solutions such as providing clear guidance for setting up payment methods. Using this user persona, a problem statement, and journey map ensured our design was based on real user experiences, not assumptions. This kept us focused on addressing the user's actual needs so as to make the app user friendly. Initially, we thought that users would focus on ease of use and functionality. However, through our research, we discovered that they were more concerned with affordability, coverage and provider access, claims and administrative management. We also learned that many of this many of them had never used a health insurance app due to high costs, lack of availability, or unfamiliarity with insurance processes. This led us to design a solution that emphasizes education and accessibility. From our research, several pain points became clear, which includes complex insurance terminologies. Users found it difficult to understand terms like co-pays and coverage limits. Navigation issues were also a problem. Users struggled with moving their thumbs across the screen, particularly on larger devices. Another problem was lack of instant support. The absence, the absence of immediate help, such as chatbots or live support, frustrated users. Also, users wanted a progress bar to track their claims. They also wanted to. They also found it difficult to set up mobile wallets or bank transfer for payments. Then we came up with a solution to address these pain points. We designed a user experience that focuses on simplifying language, replaced complex terminologies with simple language, and added two tips to clarify difficult terms. We optimized navigation. We improved screen layouts to make it easier for users to navigate using terms, especially on larger screens. Instant support. We integrated live chats and community forum and other quick help features to resolve issues instantly. Claim progress tracking. A progress bar was added to give users real-time updates on their claims. Step-by-step payment setup. We provided detailed guidance to help users easily set up mobile wallets and bank transfers. We refined the onboarding process by adding interactive elements, making it more engaging and educational. Our design process. We created sketches and low fidelity wireframes to visualize how our UX design would improve our user experience. These early designs focused on solving the core problems identified during our research, ensuring a smooth and user friendly journey through the app. In conclusion, by working collaboratively and keeping the user at the center of our design process, we developed a UX solution that addresses real user needs, simplifies health insurance management, and empowers users with the knowledge to navigate the insurance process with confidence. Thank you.
Um, it looks like you were reading from a different place entirely because we were not following through with what you had in your presentation. What you had in your presentation was different from some of the things you were saying. For
Yes, it was not
instance,
moving, so I just had to summarize it.
Okay, yes, but in your summary, you were explaining, I think you said something about instant support and progress tracking, and it was not in your pain points at all. So I'll be asking where you got that from.
It's on the user personnel.
On the user persona, okay. So how many user personas do you have?
We have three.
What are their names?
Sorry?
What are the names of your user persona?
We have George Bassi, we have Alison Ayomide, and we have Peter Onyeze.
Okay. All right. So what's the solution? Summarize your solution for me again. Did you hear me?
Okay, like I said, their pain points were complex insurance terminologies. They Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. I think we are having a lag, but don't worry, continue.
So our solution, we replace complex terminologies with simple languages and added two tips to clarify difficult terms. Um, then navigation, we improved screen layouts to make it easier for users to navigate using their thumbs, especially on larger screens. Then for
Okay.
instant support, we integrated live chats and community forums.
All right. Okay, no problem.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me? I think it's network, but then you've done a good job. You've done a good job, at least looking through what you have done so far. You've done an amazing job. I believe it's the network that is
I
making
can
us
hear
have.
you.
I hope we can hear me. Studio, confirm if you can hear me clearly. Studio, please confirm if you can hear me. All right, great. All right, so I believe that you have done a good job. This is to Team Creative. You have done a good job. And I see that you guys really put something into this. I see a bit of what you did as per survey. I see that there. And I see your empathy maps. I see your user persona. I see that you even went the extra mile of doing a usability test analysis. I actually saw that and it was quite impressive. I saw that. Yes, you can take me there. Yes, all of this. I'm hoping it's part of your design. But yes, I like what I've seen so far. I like this, and that tells me that there is a bit of intentionality into what you have done. I'm hoping that this is, yes, I'm still seeing new life health. So I'm seeing that this is a good thought out work, and really thumbs up to you guys. Thumbs up to you. Well done. Thank you very much. All right, so Team Creative, thank you. We'll be having Excellence. I'm hoping it's Excellence that is the next and the last team. I don't know if Olashade is on call. All right, okay. Do you want to say anything concerning Creative? Okay, all right, great. But I'm sure she would say thumbs up. I'm sure she would say, you guys have done a good job. I can already picture that's what she would say. Well done, Creative. Well done, team. I know she would say that. So well done, Creative. Well done, well done, well done. Now let's have Team Excellence come up. Can we unmute ourselves? We have less time on our hands right now. Excellence, you are in the show. Excellence, can we have you? Is Excellence ready for us? Excellence, are you ready? I believe this is the last group. Yes, this is Excellence. Yeah, you have the show.
Hi, can anyone hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good
I'm
evening.
Ufoniso Parent, and I am representing Team Excellence. We are working on an e-commerce website for a skincare brand called New Life Skincare Shop, and we are a team of 35 designers. We are looking to design a website that enhances the overall user experience of those that will be using our skincare website, from when they browse products to when they can to how they can get product recommendation, to how they can get a product description, to the phase where they have to check out these products. The whole phase, the whole user experience thing lasted for a period of 10 days, starts from 7th of October to 17th of October, which was yesterday. And then we identified the problem to be that users are usually frustrated with slow loading websites and a very complex checkout process. We also identified the problem to be that there are a lot of product options without proper recommendations. So users don't know how to pick skincare products based on their skin concerns. And our goal is to make shopping on this platform very easy, from when you're browsing the products to when you can check out. So, to further understand our users, we carried out a research, and then we got 45 responses. Majority of them were males, and then the other half were females. Yeah, we also discovered that majority of those who filled our questionnaire were between the ages of 26 to 32. This is just a summary of the research we carried out. Pain points. Hi, can anyone still hear me?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, we were able to come up with 4 major pain points to include complex checkout process, the website being very slow, and then difficulty in finding products persona. And our primary persona for this particular project is Jessica. So Jessica is a 28-year-old data analyst that needs a more efficient and personalized shopping experience that allows her to quickly find the best products for her skincare routine, and then receive tailored recommendations for her skin concerns. Without these features, Jessica struggles to make informed purchasing decisions, and it leads to a less satisfying shopping experience. So her goal for using a skincare website is to find products that she can use for her skincare routine quickly, and then to assess personalized recommendation based on her specific skin concerns. She's frustrated about the difficulty she faces when trying to find specific products due to how they're poorly categorized, and then she's frustrated when searching yields irrelevant results. From this, we're able to map out Jessica's journey, and then from our journey, we're able to take note of the key pain points and then find opportunities to design a website that enhances her shopping experience. So moving on, we're able to also categorize the information that we gathered from our research into 5 major categories, to include search related features, product information and comparison, shopping experience, personalization and support, and then promotion. So moving on, we also created an empathy map to understand what our users say, what they do, what they think, and what they feel about the e-commerce websites they have used in the past. We also analyze our competitors, brands like Shop with Tika 4, Nectar Beauty Hub, Med Plus, and the rest. And then we're also able to draft opportunities. We're able to find out how to design a website that is very easy and user friendly for our users. So from there, we're also able to come up with a user flow that will help
our users be able to get product recommendations, because most of them actually do not know what skincare products to use for their skin concern. For instance, some people suffer acne, some people suffer hyperpigmentation, and they do not know what particular skincare products to use. So we are going to make it, we are planning to make it easy for them to find skincare products based on their skin concerns, based on the price that suits their budget, and then based on the ingredients that are involved. Yeah, and also the checkout, we found out that they have issues with checkout process being complex. So we are looking to design a one-page checkout process that makes it very easy for them to just get their goods, and then that's it. And in conclusion, we are hoping that with all of these things, this information that we have gathered, we'll be able to create a very user-friendly website for our users, and then reiterate or iterate our designs based on the feedbacks that we get. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much. It looks like you are into skincare business. Are you
No,
into
no, I'm
it?
not. I'm not. But
Okay.
one of our group members.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I like the way you were mentioning some things that had to do with skincare, which already told me that you did due diligence, the research. So I'm going to give the floor to Scholar Shade to,
Hi,
ask
hi, hi, Team Excellence.
Hello,
Hi,
ma.
all team members. Can you see me? Okay, so based on what Esther said, I wanted to even ask a question that this one that you're mentioning, what skincare to use and recommend. I wanted to be sure if it's not that you guys are thinking on behalf of the user, like, oh, I feel that this will work without like actually reaching out to, is it dermatologist? Yes, a dermatologist, to know how things work. Because if this app is actually going to be a real life app, like for instance, a real life, you cannot just design based on what you think. Have to design based on, aside the feedback, is you gather feedback from your target audience or your users. Now you need to also reach out to those people that are experts in what you want to build. And that's why we used to say that, for instance, you want to build a fintech app. We already have existing fintech app. There's nothing like per se new. You're just like updating it or making it better, kind of, right? So for this skincare app, if there's going to be a real life, so that's why when I started mentioning, I was like, she's in the spirit, right? So I want to say well done to you guys. Like you guys took it to another level. I didn't even expect any skincare anything, but I love that you guys took it to another level. It means that you guys are proactive individuals, and well done to the team. Um, do I have any issue? Because I was not actually looking at the screen, so I was somewhere else doing something. So I'm not sure if I saw anything color issue or anything. But based on what I have seen, I feel that this is good, and well done to the team. I love that you guys use you showed us the quantitative analysis, like your screenshots, and show us okay to see actually what worked, and your interview questions. I love that you embedded everything together in your presentation. So I will just say, I'm not sure. I think maybe alignment, a bit spacing. Let me say it's for some spacing, color usage as well matter. What else? I feel that I use a lot of colors anyways, that you might have to like look into. I don't know your primary color, but please, to all team presenting or team that all the team members, please like know your primary color. And I'm just telling you things that you should be expecting next week. You know, we said that we are inviting people. So you will not be surprised that we are not saying anything. It's outside. I don't want anybody to batch you or anything. But I would love that you define your primary color and know why you are using your primary color. Don't just use primary color because I love green, or maybe your team really likes black and you say let's use black. No, and that's why I used to mention the psychology of colors. Know when to use your color, know your primary color, and know why you're using it. Whatever you're using, know why, right? So thank you very much. I love that you even added your competitive analysis. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Well done. Thumbs up. Excellence for a reason. Let me use that word. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for Lashade. Really, I think that was what I wanted to mention next. That I like the fact that you kept your competitive analysis here. It tells us that you've done your homework, and it tells us that the facilitator that facilitated you facilitated well. I hope you understand that.
Please, I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
It tells us that we've done our assignment, and it makes us happy. It makes us really elated that what we have done is not a waste. So thank you so much for adding that. This would be a simple word of advice to everybody, because next week we are having your presentation for UI. I want us to be sure of what we are. I think Folashade said something. She said, "Know your whys." For every singular decision you want to make in your design, be able to explain why you are using that element, or why you are using that design, why you are using the color, why you are using your style guide, why you are using that solution. I want us to be very content, what's the word I'm looking for now? I want us to know the kind of content we use, watch the words you use, have a particular voice, have a tone, have a good write up that would even attract people to want to know more about your product. In as much as it's not yet live, you don't know who can be interested in what you have done and would want to make it live. So put your everything into this and make it work. Do it as if it is a live project that you have to present to someone that would give you an a seed investment next week. So put your heart into it, put your mind into it. Make sure that for every decision you are making, you know the reason why you are making those decisions. And sincerely, with everything that every facilitator has taught us, I believe that we will just be seeing the best next week. So next week we want to see amazing designs. Next week we want to see you wowing us. Next week we want to just come here, smile, and be proud that yes, what we've done is not a waste. I will give the floor to Folashade to just give us a whole wrap of this, and then we leave you guys to go and enjoy your weekend.
Add to the eyes of the Lord.
I'm telling you, we commit you to the hands of God.
Yes, so who is able to keep you?
True, true,
Yes,
true.
so thank you, Esther. I'm proud of the work that we're doing here. Like, it's like, I need to go and, I think somebody, I was checking Instagram and I saw somebody talk about brag documents where you can like brag about your impact. I'm so happy for us, really, that we've impacted a lot of people. It's not, we are not proud. Let me use that word. We are not proud because God is proud, but we are humble, but we are bragging about our efforts. Like, it's been 3 months, right? Like 3 months, and we see that you guys are really doing well. Like, I've been seeing a lot of things. And like I used to say, don't keep your achievement here. Go and talk about it on LinkedIn. Let people know. Your next employer can be on LinkedIn. You don't know. That's what you don't know. Like, really,
That's
you
it.
don't
Even
know.
on YouTube,
Yes, on
you can do
YouTube.
it on YouTube. So anywhere.
Anywhere, talk about on Instagram. You don't have to maybe go YouTube might be very this because not everybody that will have time to record and all that. You can start from Instagram. You can start writing articles on your designs or what you're doing and all that. From there, people will even encourage you. They'll send you messages or reach out to you, or maybe they have an internship. They remember that. There's a way things stick to people is what they've seen. They remember that, oh, there's somebody that's looking out that just started a career and is looking for internship. Oh, and they will just enter your DM. That's based on what you're posting and all that. So I would say well done to all the team excellence, creative, right? That gets is
Yes,
creative, yeah. Dynamo, is it Dynamo? Oh
yes,
my god,
Dynamo, you expert.
Dynamo,
Yes,
overlay. Oh,
Overlay.
I think there's another one. I'm not sure I remember that, but I want to say that you guys actually did well. I like that you guys took your collaboration class very serious
Mm.
because this is collaboration. The only thing that you have not done is to work with external team, maybe the developers, I really wish that ladies in tech will come together and this our project. We hand off to our developers and they work on it. Like I really wish I see the product comes to life, that kind of thing. But it's fine. But I'll say well done. It's a weekend. Let's go and refresh. Continue your assignment. We are submitting on Monday, right? We're having our first presentation on Monday. UI. So our supervisors will communicate to you when what group is presenting on Monday, then on Wednesday. We are going to be having guest designers. When I say guest designers, these are not baby designers. These are people that would, we are doing love. Not like they are wicked people. We are still pampering like, oh, these are our people. Let's not do too much and all that. They're going to come and like critique your work. That's why we call it design critique. They're going to critique your work. So it's very, very important. Monday and Wednesday, so that on Friday we'll have like the portfolio development class and final class. So please go back to your work. Our supervisors will reach out to you on the next line of action. I'm looking forward to beautiful design. I want to see design and say, hey, is this no? I don't believe my eyes. So please, ladies,
True.
well done. Well done. This is a good start for you guys. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Thank you so. You guys have made us proud. I think I'll go to bed tonight just smiling like this. You see my face like this. It's going to be like this tonight because you have made us proud. To the 12 team that presented today, you have made us proud. We can't
Yeah.
wait to see what you would give us next week. Like I can't wait, really, and I'm sure that the other facilitators can as well. I want us to work together, keep collaborating. This is not a time to just go and rest or go alone. This is a time to do more so that you can achieve the best. If you have not done well in this presentation, please rework, re correct your assignments or correct your project work so that when you are submitting everything together, you submit all of the presentation with the errors that we have mentioned. Thank you very much, everyone, and let's have a lovely weekend.
Enjoy your
Bye.
weekend. Bye, everybody. Bye.